The first time Daniel said yes to a stranger, it was because his daughter had just fallen asleep with tear-stained cheeks and a school permission slip he couldn't afford to sign. When the woman behind him in the grocery line leaned forward and asked softly, "Will you be my date this weekend?" he almost laughed until he saw the way she was watching him, like this moment mattered more than it should. Daniel Reyes was 36, a widower, and the kind of man who learned to fold laundry with one hand while stirring soup with the other. His life ran on alarms, sticky notes, and the fragile balance of loving 2 kids while pretending he wasn't constantly afraid of failing them. Emma was 8 and observant to a fault. Noah was 6, loud, sensitive, and still slept with the hallway light on since their mother died. Money was always short. Time was always shorter. Romance lived somewhere far behind rent, school lunches, and keeping grief from spilling onto the kids' pillows at night. The woman in the grocery store wore jeans, sneakers, and a gray hoodie. No makeup. No jewelry except a thin silver watch. She had kind eyes and a voice that sounded like she was used to being listened to, but had learned how to soften it. She nodded toward the coupon Daniel was trying to peel off his phone screen and smiled. "If you say yes, I'll buy your groceries. No pity. Just company." Daniel hesitated. Pride burned. But Emma's permission slip flashed in his mind. He swallowed. "Okay," he said, unsure why his chest felt so tight. "But I pay next time." She smiled wider than he expected. "Deal. I'm Clara." Their date was supposed to be coffee. It turned into a walk, then cheap tacos, then sitting on a park bench long after the sun went down, talking about everything except the things that hurt the most. Clara listened like she wasn't waiting for her turn to speak. Daniel talked like someone who hadn't been heard in years. When he mentioned his kids, her eyes lit up. When he mentioned his